You never really prepare for the moment when the ghosts of your past stand before you. Breathing, trembling, real. I stood frozen at the entrance of the clinic, the city lights glinting off the glass doors, as my daughter, the same daughter who had left me stranded in a foreign country, stared at me like she'd seen a ghost. Aisha's lips parted, but no sound came out. Robert stood between us, oblivious to the storm that was brewing beneath the calm. "Farah," he said kindly, "you must be tired. Let me have someone drop you home." But I couldn't take my eyes off Aisha. "It's fine," I whispered. "I'll manage." Our gazes locked, hers full of shock, and something like fear, mine filled with 1,000 unsaid questions. When Robert turned to leave, she finally spoke. "Mom, wait." Her voice was soft, uncertain. Nothing like the cold, dismissive tone she'd used the day she'd walked away from me. I stopped, but didn't turn around. "Why, Aisha, so you can say good luck again." Her silence answered for her. I walked away, my heart pounding so hard it drowned out the sound of my own footsteps. That night, sleep refused to come. I sat by the window in my room at Robert's house, staring at the endless stretch of city lights, trying to calm the storm inside me. My daughter, my own flesh and blood, working for the same man who had rescued me. What were the odds? Fate was weaving something complicated here. I could feel it. In the reflection on the window, I saw my face, lined, tired, but stronger than it used to be. I whispered to myself, "You don't get to fall apart again." The next morning, I went to the clinic early. The corridors were still quiet, the scent of antiseptic, sharp, and clean. I made myself coffee and sat at my desk, trying to focus. But as soon as I saw her walk in, all my resolve faltered. Aisha stopped when she saw me, clutching her bag tightly. Her eyes looked red, like she hadn't slept either. "Can we talk?" she asked softly. I wanted to say no. I wanted to protect what little peace I had left. But the mother in me, the one who still remembered holding her as a baby, couldn't refuse. We stepped outside into the small garden behind the clinic. The air was cool and dry, and the faint hum of the city filled the silence between us. Aisha finally spoke. "I didn't know you were here." "I swear, Mom, I didn't." I looked at her carefully. She looked different, older, more fragile than I remembered. "Does it matter?" I said quietly. "You made it clear that you didn't want me in your life." Her face twisted in guilt. "I was angry that day. Things got out of hand. You left me in a country where I had no one," I said, my voice shaking. "No money, no phone, not even a place to sleep." Tears welled in her eyes. "I know. I'm sorry, Mom. I thought..." "You thought what?" I snapped. "That I'd just disappear, that it would be easier to forget me if I was far away." She shook her head, crying now. "I thought I was helping. You were always so dependent on Dad's memory, on me. I thought if I pushed you, you'd finally stand on your own." Her words sliced through me. "That's not what you did, Aisha. You didn't push me. You abandoned me." We both stood there in silence, the only sound the wind rustling through the palm leaves. She looked down. "And yet, you look happier. You're working again, living again." "I found kindness where I didn't expect it," I said. "Robert helped me. He didn't have to." At his name, something flickered across her face. A shadow. "Robert?" "Yes," I said. "He offered me a chance when no one else would." Aisha looked away quickly. "You should be careful with him." The tone of her voice made me frown. "What do you mean?" She hesitated. "He's not what you think." "What are you talking about?" But before she could answer, her phone rang. She glanced at the screen, her expression tightening. "I have to go. We'll talk later." And just like that, she walked away, leaving me standing there, confused and uneasy. That afternoon, I couldn't shake her words. "He's not what you think." Was it jealousy? Guilt? Or did she know something I didn't? Robert was nothing but kind. He'd given me dignity, shelter, and purpose when I had none. But Aisha's tone, the way her eyes darted away, left a seed of doubt I couldn't ignore. That evening, Robert found me in the library, staring absent-mindedly at the same page for over an hour. "Long day?" he asked. I smiled faintly. "You could say that." He sat across from me. "You've been distant since yesterday. Is it your daughter?" I hesitated. "You know her?" He nodded slowly. "Yes. I didn't realize she was your Aisha when she first joined. I hired her through a recommendation. She's talented." His expression was calm, but there was something else in his eyes. Something careful, measured. "What do you think of her?" I asked. He looked thoughtful. "Ambitious, intelligent, but restless. That was one word for her." "Robert," I said quietly. "She told me to be careful of you." He blinked, his expression unreadable. "She did?" "Yes. Why would she say that?" He leaned back in his chair, exhaling slowly. "Because she doesn't know me. And maybe because she doesn't want to." I frowned. "What do you mean?" He looked at me for a long moment, then said softly, "Our children. They think they know what's best for us. Until they don't." Something about his tone made my chest tighten. He smiled gently. "Don't let her doubts cloud your peace, Farah. You've come too far to look backward now." Over the next few days, I tried to focus on my work, but something had changed. The clinic felt different. The air felt heavier, the corridors quieter, and Aisha, she avoided me completely. Until one evening, I was finishing up paperwork when a message popped up on my phone. "Mom, I need to see you. Now. Don't tell anyone. Please." It was from Aisha. My stomach twisted with dread. I texted back immediately. "Where?" She sent me a location. A small cafe near the edge of the city. The cafe was nearly empty when I arrived. Soft jazz played in the background, and the scent of cardamom coffee hung in the air. Aisha was sitting in the corner, her hands wrapped tightly around a cup she hadn't touched. When she saw me, she leaned forward urgently. "Thank you for coming. What's going on?" I asked. She glanced around nervously. "Mom, there's something about Robert you need to know." My heart started to race. "What do you mean?" She took a deep breath. "His wife's death. Evelyn's. It wasn't as simple as everyone thinks." I stared at her. "What are you saying?" Aisha lowered her voice. "I found internal records, financial documents, medical reports. Things that don't add up. The clinic's funding, Evelyn's last hospitalization, her will. There are inconsistencies. Big ones." I felt the world tilt slightly. "Aisha, that's a serious accusation." "I'm not accusing," she said quickly. "I'm warning. Please, Mom, don't trust him completely. Promise me." I wanted to argue, but the fear in her eyes stopped me. She wasn't being manipulative this time. She was terrified. "All right," I said quietly. "I'll be careful." She reached across the table and grabbed my hand. The first time she'd touched me in months. "Please," she whispered. "I can't lose you again." And in that fragile moment, despite everything she'd done, I believed her. But as I walked back to Robert's mansion later that night, the city lights flickering like distant stars, one thought kept echoing in my mind. What if my daughter was right? In my mind. What if my daughter was right?